Hello, I wanted to give a update on some things in the chicken coop. I know I had showed this little patch of plants here that were growing, and that fence in front of them, that's just a dog kennel from Walmart that you can fold out. I finally have, quote, cloaches on my plants. And I know right now they're behind the fence so the chickens can't get to them, but sometimes I open the fence up and let them have a few minutes back there. When the plants get stronger, we'll have the cloach, and that's all we'll need. But a lot of these, we've got sunflowers. I did let them in with an uncloached red amaranth, and you do see what happened there. Not a great outcome. But we've got some moringa here. We have got sunflowers growing. They hadn't flowered yet, but we're on our way. And hopefully the sunflower seeds will just drop right over here with the chickens. We'll see about that. We've got some common comfrey here. I've also got some Bach 14 Russian comfrey, and I hadn't planted it out here yet. It's on my porch in a pot, but we'll see what happens there. This blueberry bush, which I probably need to plant it somewhere else, honestly. But I don't know, it's thriving a little more than it did, so we'll see. I also have a summer squash plant that is doing remarkably well considering the tight quarters it's growing in. I think because it has something to vine on, and I never really considered squash plants a vining plant. But if you wanted to plant some squash, this would be good support for them. The chickens aren't extremely wild about the leaves, but anyway, it gives them a little shade at least. And so as this grows, like I say, I'll give them more and more access as things get a little more sturdy. I wanted to show today, I'm growing some more moringa over here, and I wanted to show you how I've got this done. Because right now, the moringa plants are very small, as you can see. So I put a cloach. Again, let me tell you what this really is. It is a trash can from the Dollar Tree. It's $1.50. If you try to order these cloaches at Amazon, you'll pay $100 for 6. Now, are they perhaps a little more sturdy than mine? Maybe. $100? That's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm not paying that. So go to the $1.50 store. It used to be the Dollar Tree, but then under Biden it became the $1.25 tree, and now under Trump it's the $1.50 tree. I don't know what it'll be next. I guess $1.75. But anyway, go get you some of these. Get your 10 snips and just cut the top out of them. And they make excellent cloaches. But one thing I did, I put the plant in a cloach, but I also took some of this material that I've got here, and all I did was just wrap it. Let me back out. I just wrapped it around the cloaches, and I took some twisty ties and attached it to the fence material. And then here in the front, I just took like a branch, a heavy branch and all of that. And so I did this for now because, again, until these trees are mature, you really can't. I want them in the chicken coop, and I want the chickens to enjoy them, but I've got to give them time to mature a little bit. So anyway, like I say, we are a work in progress around here. Check out my Etsy shop. If you are a backyard chicken owner and you sell your eggs, I make customized egg carton labels. Forgive that tarp hanging up, it just looks nasty. I did get a shade cloth, and this has helped tremendously with the heat. And I have a soaker hose, and I've got it on a timer. Comes on every 20 minutes for 5 minutes, and that has helped tremendously keep the chickens cool, because if you have something that's spurting water up, it kind of freaks them out. But this doesn't. It just goes onto the ground, and so they'll put their little feet in there and get cooled off. I do have the kiddie pool. I'm not even sure anybody ever gets in it, but hopefully. And I did also want to show this. I got an igloo cooler, and then this little apparatus I got from chickenwaterer.com. And you just take out the valve that's on your igloo. It was extremely easy to do. Put this on here, and I've been training them to use it using peanut butter on the nipples, and they're starting to get the hang of it. This way, your water's always fresh. You're not dealing with algae and all that crap. So Always nice, clean, and cool water no matter how hot it gets outside. So anyway, again, check us out. The name of my Etsy shop is Warrick Creek Designs. W-A-R-R-I-C-K, Creek Designs. Thanks, everybody.